So overall, I would definitely have to say that it's been a good phone. In the month that I've had it, um, definitely doesn't feel like a cheap phone. I picked this one up at Walmart, and it's been pretty good overall. The main reason that I bought the phone was for the size of the screen. This has a 5.5 inch display screen, and which is really really big. I was comparing this to the iPhone SE, and I really need to be able to see my screen, so that's why I went with this. At the time, I picked it up for about 99 bucks. I do watch a lot of things like Netflix, so um, having the larger display is what I really wanted to go for. I know this is a budget phone, but overall, I mean, the screen size is good. The volume is actually very good on this phone as well. It has like a side speaker near the top right of the phone, just above the power button, which is on the side of the phone. So the speakers is really good. The screen size is really good. Um, Overall, the only problem I've had is actually that this phone is actually fairly large, and I'm a guy. I'm about 6 feet, and I have fairly average or large size hands, I would say. And this phone is very large. I would say if you have very small hands, this phone would be sort of a problem for you. For me, I noticed that I like to hold the phone between my thumb and like my top finger, like sideways. That's how I usually like to hold phones when I'm just sitting down, and I can't do that with this phone because it's actually so large. Um, so that's the only downside I've had with the phone, but the screen is a good screen size. Um, you know, Volume is great. The other thing is that it does have a good processor, so it's a fairly fast and snappy phone. But this phone does not play Fortnite, so if you have any kids who are interested in getting this type of phone to play Fortnite, it will not play Fortnite. It has 2 gigabytes of RAM, which is pretty good for a budget phone. But no Fortnite on this phone, but it is a great phone.